Hello. So here in the front I have this space. It's empty now because I've removed all the stuff and taken it to the garage. But if you look through to the boat there, you will see 1 ton of coal. So my proposal is this. Get it out of there and have it piled up in here. I've done it. Okay, that was a bit tiring and a bit sweaty. Water. That's a big pool of water down there and a big pool of water in these 2 sections. I have been able to find out why there's a big pool of water as well. And the reason is because of this corner here. You see that rust? So that's leaking water straight in. We've had some really prolonged dry weather, but on occasion then we have a massive downpour. So this corner here needs to be just gone over again with the welder. And you can see the water then drips straight down. Look at all the rust on the ground. And into the bilge there. So I'm gonna first... I also have to decide what am I going to do with this big pile of coal. It's ever so slightly in the way, as you can see. And I mean, I might move it to the front of the boat. Anyway, first thing first, let's just tidy up. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's all gone rusty and horrible. Well, I think we can safely say that maybe, just maybe, outer roll may not be the perfect solution. Ew. Yeah, much better. All the water is gone. Hooray! Oh, there's a big pond. There we are, under the mast. And of course, look at that little lake. Let's get some of the water out. Let's get it all out. I think this is the reason why I have a flood down there. So when I was finishing up this bit of steel here, I ran a weld from the inside down, but completely forgot that, do you see the holes in it? So I'd blown a few holes through, and the thing isn't welded at all. And of course, any of the water that makes it from here into this gully comes all the way around, down here and out and inside the boat, drains down and fills up the bilge. coming down, hitting the side here, going down the side, coming around it, and then in. What it needs to do is I need to cut this lip back so that it hits this, goes down the back of that, and hits that, and is shot at. I need to grind that back, and I need to do the same here. I might have to put a piece of steel across there. Yeah, I think I'm going to come back to this again tomorrow. There's water clearly getting in here and it's coming into the inside of the boat, but it's now down to a drip. So in here the water is leaking in through here somehow. It's really windy. This is my screen to protect those walking on the towpath. So I have come up with the solution. Cut to that, cut that, cut it all there, down to there, pull it away, be able to get the welding rod and weld all the inside of it and clean it all up and make it perfect. I'm making this up as I go along. I'm making this up as I go along. I'm making this up as we go along. There's the hole. Okay. It's all right up there. Bit hit and miss down here. I will go back over that another time. It's getting late-ish. So everything's welded up and it's just a question of waiting for it to rain and to see if it leaks. And if it leaks, we'll find out where and fix it. But the fun bit about steel is that you can chop it out, fix it and put it back in. Painting all the little bits, get the corrosion done. Fingers crossed it'll stay dry. Lovely and dry. There's no leak. Everything is fine. Oh dear.
Ah, don't worry about me. I'm just sitting here in the water, freezing me bottom off.
I'm so sorry, Sea Captain. I don't know why.
Ah, don't worry about me. I'll just lie here in the water.
This is my Victron battery monitor and it is not functioning. What I decided to do was buy a new one, but not the monitor, the whole system. If it turns out to be just a loose wire that's the problem here, I can use the new one in Linda, but I can use the new one to troubleshoot whatever the problem is here. Batteries are fine, it's just the monitor not telling me what level we're at. Here's the new one. So let's get out the bits and let's see what works and what doesn't. Here at the back, in the darkness, is the cable. So let me take out the cable. I've taken the cable out of the back of it. Oh, it is the battery's charger. Yeah, well, that answers that question. Oh no, it's tied again. Something's not quite right. Oh, I managed to get the old one to flash up as well, only momentarily. So I'm wondering if there's something wrong with this connector. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this new one, which we have here, connect that down to the battery supply, which by the way is that thing there, which is called shunt. Reconnect that up to the old one and see if it's the issue is the actual cable. Here is the shunt. No idea what a shunt is, but I believe it allows. You notice it's on the negative. There is a little positive wire that comes off it, and then there's a little chip there, and that obviously feeding the information back to the battery monitor. At the other end, in here. Huh. No. Didn't like that, so it's not the cable. So it must be the shunt is the issue. There's a positive lead that goes to the shunt, and I've just pulled out the fuse, and I'm wondering if it's just a simple case of this fuse. But the problem I'm having is that I can't actually see. But this... So when I do have another one, because I keep fuses. So there's an... Oh, that's much brighter. I better check it's the same one. Hang on. We've got the magnifier on the phone. Oh, the old one is very corroded. Magnifying glass. So I don't know if you can see this. So I can see how badly corroded it is. So I think maybe there's a dodgy connection, and that's the reason why it's not getting power at all. But I have a new one, which is the same type. That might be the problem. And it's no major disaster if that is the only problem, that it's a fuse at the end of the day, because I will be using the other one in Linda at some point in the future. So this is the new shunt, but fingers crossed we don't have to use it. Fingers crossed we don't have to use anything. And now we're going to see if it works. Let's see what happens. Please work. It'd be nice if it worked. No. Oh my god, this is going to be annoying. I am irritated by this. Still nothing. And it's this cable then, it seems to be the issue. Now I'm using the new cable that came with the pack. And I'm putting the new cable onto the live, and lo, it's alive. So the problem is the little red cable, not the shunt. The plot thickens, so now it's all set up, it works. I'll show you in a sec. But I'm now looking at these two. This is the fuse and the two bits that are in here, and I'm beginning to think that all that needs to happen is these just need to be cleaned up, and once they're cleaned up, this cable is good to go again. So I'm gonna clean it up and test it. Oh no, it's exploding. So the plastic is corroded and everything. Well, I do want to test it to see if that's all it was. And then see if it comes back to life. And the answer is yes. And you see the little blue light up there? A new fuse holder And that is the problem solved. When I use the new monitor and the new shunt for Linda, I just need to make an inline fuse, fit that, and then we're back in business. So I have 2 of them now.
Space right there in front of my boat.
Perfect. By the way, this is Eric.
If I look into the future